Hello everybody, my name is Crazy and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Let's Play. And in today's episode, we have a lot planned. Just like last episode, we have a lot to do, and I think it's episode 19. Yes, indeed, it is episode 19, and if I'm wrong, I feel incredibly stupid, and if I am wrong, I'll pop it up on the screen. In the last episode, we built this sandcastle looking thing for our villager hall. We have some good trades coming in, like efficiency 4 and our 2 mending guys, and I've been doing some mending trading. This is just one of the mending books, but these guys are becoming a little bit expensive. Like 36 emeralds is a bit expensive. And what is this guy? I think he's 40 some. 48 emeralds and 64 emeralds. That's a whole stack of emeralds for one mending book. So we'll probably need to kill them and then revive them again to get them lower trades, but don't tell them that. But in today's episode, we need to start working on something for our medieval village. This medieval village looks really nice. We've added so much. I'm super proud of how this is going. And then we have our classic modern district, and then right here I've always been eyeing this bit of land, and I think we need to put it to good use. So what I've been thinking is we sort of have our homes over there, our homes are right here, and then we have that big tower over there, but then we have other farms and churches out here. So this is where living space is for me. We need to put like a town and a shop here because we have a windmill. We could put like a bakery or a shop for wheat, and we have other things that we could just shove in here, but save the surprise for what we're building later in this episode. But for right now, I think if we get a better view, I need to terraform this area. It looks horrible. Maybe take some trees down. So let's get into a terraforming time lapse. Wait, do I have a block to place down for our symbol of our time lapse? Yes, I do. All right, ready? Let's get into this terraforming time lapse. That's a lot of grass, and I even threw half of this stuff in the lava. But now, before we move on to some more stuff over here, building our medieval shops, I want to draw your attention to my hotbar. As you can see, I have a golden apple and some weakness potions, and we're heading over to our sandcastle. So what I want to do is I want to try and kill the villagers, and then give them the weakness and then the golden apple, and hopefully his prices will be lower. So I don't want to kill any other villagers, but we also need a zombie. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to wait till night and get a zombie. Alright, let's do a jump cut until we find a zombie. I think this is enough zombies. Holy crap, it is scary at nighttime. I'm glad I have my totem, but we are luring this guy to here. I want to close off the door really quick. Are you still coming, sir? Come here. Sir. Nope. Come on, you're so slow. Zombie. Ow. No! I don't want to eat this golden apple, man. Come on. Dude, I swear you have such a short attention span. Come on. You got this. There's some villagers over here. Come here. Come in the door. No! No! Okay. Can he do it without... I swear if you start killing other ones, I'm gonna have to murder you. Couple more hits, maybe? Come on, you got this. Bro, don't give up. You got it. Come on. You may be wondering, why do I have all these sheep in a pen? Or why have I not uploaded a Let's Play episode in 3 weeks? Maybe it's because I've procrastinated since that last clip and have not recorded anything that I tried or wanted to record in this big episode for 3 weeks. I just haven't done anything for 3 weeks, and yeah, shame on me. But we got to get back into our groove. We got to get back to working, and the sheep is something with our next project. We're going to do something right here in our medieval theme, not our modern theme, but in our medieval theme. We are going to build something here that starts with an M and ends with marketplace. So we're building a marketplace here, but I'm not going to tell you an individual building until it is done built, or it is built. That was improper grammar. But I want to see if you guys can guess during this time lapse what the building is going to be. Might be a little hard because medieval structures are a little out of date. But we are going to go in our next time lapse, which actually we could break a record today, possibly break a record for the most amount of time lapses in one of our episodes. And I didn't kill a sheep, right? Why do we have wool in our bottom inventory? We're not going to talk about it. All right, we're going to jump into a next time lapse. Let's make this short and sweet. I forgot to record a time lapse, and I have a lower IQ than a cow, so we're just gonna go and jump to the finished project. This is a very long cut and a very long progress update in the large scheme of things. So I said we were going to do a time lapse, but it turns out my phone said I'm too lazy. I can't record a time lapse. And then I recorded a clip of me I recorded a clip of me afterwards reviewing the building, and that was on another account, and this is a different streaming platform and recording platform that I'm using. But yay, we built our first building. This is actually this was actually 2 weeks from when I was planning on recording, and from the last clip it was 2 weeks. And I think this is I forget what I called this place, but this is the smithing shop. I think it's the first of many, and for right now it has no interior. As you can see, there is no interior yet to come. We might have a big episode where we'll add interior, and also thinking about I probably should have gotten rid of this mess. But I'm super proud of how this has turned out. The bottom floor is empty, and the second floor is also very empty. But like I said, we can do an episode where we just do interior for these. So also what I'm thinking is I need to make like a prototype of maybe a wall running across here, because if you know medieval style building, the buildings are very close to each other in little nooks and crannies back in that type of building style. So that's what I want to replicate here, and I also want to show you guys what this place looks like from a higher perspective. So here is my little area, and then you come over here and there's nice buildings that we're going to just stick in this little cranny right here. So I don't know how long this cut is going to be, but we are going to cut when we have a prototype of a medieval wall that we're going to put going along the backside of this. Let's go, jump cut. Alright, I wanted to put in a couple quick updates before we do a mass amount of progress. So, actually, some of this stuff took a long time, so I decided on what I was going to do for the wall. So we have this wall in place. It's a really cool design by this medieval builder. His name is Blue Nerd, I think. Blue Nerd Minecraft, the same guy that kind of built this area. He really builds good medieval structures, so go check him out. And so I got this concept of a wall, and now I think we'll terraform from this wall all the way back. So let's just, with the snap of our fingers, do that right now. I ended up using around a shulker box full of grass, and we still have this inventory left and around two shulker boxes full of grass. But we finished this amazing looking terraforming, which took over a day. And from that recording to the last recording, it was a day of hard work of just placing grass blocks and terraforming, which I'm not really good at. We terraformed this side of whatever I want to call this. It's like almost, I want it to look as if this place was cut out and this was natural. And because that's like how they would do it, is like they would cut out areas where they were going to build, and then they would build lower, especially in like harbor areas. And we terraformed this back place, and as you can see, that's kind of messed up because we did use TNT just to knock out some of these trees that were in the way, and then we decided to put the wall on two sides. So I think this looks really good. I'm sorry that we weren't able to do a time lapse for this building, but we are going to do a time lapse for the building that we're going to put right here. I haven't totally come up with a scheme for this building, but I want it to get relatively close to this building, and then I want a stairwell in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a stairwell in the back. So, let's just YOLO things, see how this is gonna look. Let's jump into a time lapse together, and let's blow this next build out of the water. Let's go. Looks great. The aesthetic just perfectly matches the medieval style that we were going through here in our medieval marketplace. So we have our smithing area, and we have our newly created bakery. I mean, they're both new. We created both of them in episode in a very episode and around 15 episode. So this episode did take over 3 weeks to make. I mean, a lot of that was procrastination, but 3 weeks to make, so I would really appreciate it if you guys could like the video, and if you could subscribe, that would mean the world to me. 56% of you guys are subscribed, and it's free. You can always unsubscribe later if you don't enjoy the content, but it would mean the world to me. Episode 19. Thank you guys for watching, and have an amazing day, and stay tuned for the next episode. We're also going to get a lot done. Have an amazing day.